We've missed a window for demand in that case. We'll have to fall back on connections. Think of it this way. A generous deal here will put you in the Third Promise's good graces. Surely that's worthy of consideration. I do not wish to give offense, but I must tell you that I stand with the second promise. The innovations will improve every aspect of our lives. I believe, including farming, and I will no longer have need of hatchets. I assure you that I have nothing but respect for Rook Lamont. That is why I'm prepared to purchase a spare hatchet at a fair price. I suppose it is fair given your reasons, but we ourselves would be no better off for the transaction. How about this? If we were to help bring in your harvest, would you give us a better deal? As a matter of fact, I would. Until Koana's reforms come about, I can always use more hands in the fields. Then you can go ahead and add our labor to the bargain. Added value to tip the scales. How could I have forgotten one of the most basic rules of trading? You can rest here if you like, Mablu. Velvet and I have mates to gather. Oh no, I'm helping too. Off to the fields then, and mind you, pick the healthy leaves. I'll take 5 good bundles from each of you. Wonder how much of a jump it's going to increase for us. How high the pel value will jump. Okay. Okay. Third one. Time for this fourth. And the last one. There we go. Oh, I know why I have these. Might as well use one. I really forgot about the Yasal greens that summons my chocobo. I want it to be healer. There we go. You've brought me some leaves then. I did. An acceptable harvest. We'll see how your companions fared before I make any decisions, though. Here, we've brought our share as well. Thank you, Third Promise. This is more than enough to hold up your end of the bargain. Now it's time to honor mine. After adding the value of your labor to the price of the hatchet, I'm prepared to offer you a full stack of our highest grade mate leaves. Premium mate, bought at the shop. 1 sack of these leaves would cost no less than 5 pel in the thousands column. Is that like halfway? Do we need 10,000 pel? Then we can bid farewell to this hatchet. I'll give it a good home. Talk of the contest aside, I'm glad we could come to a mutual agreeable trade. As am I. All the best with the rest of your harvest. It's probably a good idea for Lamont to also incorporate Second Son's innovations. Mablu, what's wrong? It's as I was saying before, even after everything Toblu's done for me, I'm planning to abandon it all and become a merchant. But then I needed your help after forgetting a basic rule of trade. How can I expect Toblu to accept my decision then? Have you mentioned your plans to leave? Not exactly. I wanted to prove I could succeed as a peddler before I declared my intentions. I seek to follow in my father's footsteps, but not because he expects it of me. I want to preserve Tural's peace, and becoming Dawn's servant happens to be the best way to do it. You should live a life of your own choosing, and I wouldn't be surprised if Toblu held the same opinion, so talk to him. You're right. It's better to find out for sure than worry over what he might say. Thank you for the advice. But first, we have a saddle to buy. I want that success under my belt so I can be sure of my decision. What's next, then? We try to trade out tea leaves for something halfway to 10,000 pel? Oh, we need 10,000. No, wait, we had 5,000? Yeah, we had 5,000. No, I think we're close enough. I say we go straight for the premium mezcal. Bargain our way into double the value, eh? Think you can do it? Trust me, I will make this trade work. I admire you, Third Promise. That you're holding your own against such strong competition for the throne is inspiring. Am I really holding my own against Koana and Zoralja? I mean, of course I am. I'm Wuklamot at the Dawn's Promise, after all. Okay, I guess I'm halfway there. I've never been one to take it slow. Once I have a goal in mind, it's full speed ahead. That's who I am. Before we go, let me give you the mate leaves. I don't need to risk proving Arenville's point. Ready then? The next stop is the Mezcal Distillery. North. West. Somewhere up there. I'll get out on my own time. Wait, why ain't I just teleporting? There we go. Why am I walking? Oof, the smell of mezcal is overpowering. The fumes alone are making me dizzy. We'll want to speak with a man by the name of Gobley. Even among his fellow distillers, he's regarded as a master of the craft. He knows the value of his product, so feel free to convince him to trade for twice what... Oh, Big Mac. Feel free to convince him to trade for twice what the leaves are worth. Worse, we're going to need targeted information. That means asking around and taking in the gossip. If you could talk to people here in the distillery, Velvet, perhaps Wuklamot could do the same at the village interests. Meanwhile, I'll head to the north side and see what I can learn. Me? I'm a chef from Tulio Holal. I often come here to buy Gobley's mezcal, the finest in Tyrol, according to my customers. He always brings out a jug during our dealings, but I can't handle the stuff too well myself. I take small sips, not wanting to be impolite, you understand, but still end up so addled as to agree to whatever price he quotes me. It'd be nice to have less, potent refreshments during such conversation, else I might have to seriously reconsider our arrangement. Gobley might be a deft hand at distilling, but he's got no sense when it comes to appearances. Rumor has it, he's been invited to the palace for business negotiations. If he presents himself to the court wearing his usual rumpled attire, though, he'll be laughed out of sun perch. That sounds like useful info. There's not much I can say about Gobley, but I can tell you that what Gobley's been saying. The other day he was muttering about monsters prowling around Agave Jaws. That's the field where they gather ingredients for mezcal. The presence has made it harder to procure said ingredients, and thus driven up the price of his product. A boon, some might argue, but it's hard to celebrate when it affects the work as it does. Can't rightly bring joy to people if you can't keep making the thing they love. Okay, something about clothes, something about weaker drinks, and something about helping kill monsters. So what did you find out? A few things. Oh, we can use all of those tidbits. The deal is as good as sealed. As for me, I found out where Gobley is working. There's a millstone at the top of the slope behind the distillery. You go on ahead and I'll bring Wuklamot. Up there? Okay. You have business with me, madam? Why don't we go talk down below so as not to distract the alpaca from his work? Now what's this about? Keep it brief, if you would. I'm a busy man. We're in the market for a 3-year-old jug of premium mezcal, assuming you have any on hand, that is. Ah, an excellent choice, an excellent choice. I must warn you, though, it doesn't come cheap. We don't have Pell, but we can offer a sack of Mateleys in exchange. It's top-grade stuff, like the mezcal. No deal. Mateleys are well and good, but I don't have any use of them. No deal? Just like that? Still, I'd hate to send you away empty-handed. Why don't we sit and chat a while over a cup of mezcal? Now the real bargaining begins. Which of our cards do you want to play first? The monsters in the agave fields. Let's hold on to that one. We need to consider our timing. Gobley's invitation to the palace? Yeah, that's not the one. Gotta go with the first one. That's about the distaste for strong drink. I appreciate your hospitality, but I'm afraid I can't hold my drink. I've heard one of your regular customers, a Hubigo chef, is the same. Seeing as not everyone can enjoy mezcal, I wonder if you might benefit from having other refreshments to offer. Something like mate tea, for instance, and brewed from the finest leaves, of course. Ah, you're right, absolutely right. I had noticed a growing reluctance on the part of my Hubigo friend, but did not realize I myself was to blame. I must endeavor to be a better host. Still, even with that added value in mind, no sack of leaves is worth the mezcal you're after. Should we offer to call the monsters causing them trouble? Not yet. We'll keep that up our sleeve until we need it. As I expect you're aware, the rite of succession is currently taking place. That's why the third promise has graced us with her presence. When the contest is decided, subsequent ascension ceremony and banquet will be a prestigious affair. If your mezcal were to be served there, it would bring your distillery immeasurable fame. Wait, could it be that your rumored invitation to the palace is to discuss that very possibility? As a matter of fact, yes, I must admit. I'm still reeling from the abruptness of it all. It would be a great honor and opportunity if I could secure the deal. But I should think your exceptional mezcal would speak for itself. That said, there's no such thing as being too prepared. And first impressions last. You'll want to be wearing your very best when you walk into Volok Shunsa. It would be such a shame to miss this chance of a lifetime simply for want of proper garments. That it would. Are you saying you have garments to offer? Something ideal for the court? We have no garments on hand, I'm afraid, but we can provide you with the next best thing. An introduction to a weaver. His name is Bolnok, and his works are highly regarded in all of Tuli Holal. Taking advantage of connections. As a supporter of Wuklamot and keen observer of palace politics, you will doubtless be happy to guide you in the selection of an outfit to fit this golden occasion. That's certainly a tempting proposal, and one of which I should like to take full advantage. The scales still aren't quite balancing. Say, weren't there monsters running amok in the agave jars? That's a problem we could easily solve for you. Truly? I would be most grateful for your immediate assistance. I was resigned to hiring cell sources to clear them out. Factoring in that saved expense and an introduction to a trusted weaver. This is shaping up to be a sound bargain. Alright, you have a deal. Yes, I knew you'd come around. Give us a moment, and Velvet and I will take care of those prowling nuisances. In the meantime, I'll use the time to pen an introductory letter to Bolnok. The fields you're looking for are just sat north of Wachunpelo. Be safe. Okay. Please be careful out there. The young woman is one formidable traitor. Okay, they're over here. No, Wuklamot's over here. That should be the agave jaws, just over there. This will go faster if we split up. Come and find me once you finish clearing out your share of the pests. Reaper animation during fights is so cool. Okay, that all of them are down. Compared to the creatures I hunted with Papa, this was no challenge at all. Come on, let's head back to the distillery. All that's left is to give Moblu the sack of leaves so she can seal the deal. Go on, give Moblu the sack of leaves so she can seal the deal. Finished already? Even hardened mercenaries would have taken longer. Those monsters were no trouble for you, it seems. Now, if I could just have the sack of leaves. Thank you for looking after our precious trading goods. Your monster problem has been resolved, Master Gobley. Here are the mate leaves and a written introduction to Balnock, as agreed. And the deal is done here. Your jug of premium mezcal, aged 3 years, aged 3 years. Please accept it with my compliments. Oh, hope dinner was good, and your time with your mom was good too. And welcome back too. Yes, we finally have the mezcal. Great work, especially you, Moblu. You were the one that inspired me to come this far. Word promise, but let's not celebrate until we have the saddle in hand. Moblu, is it? You drive a hard bargain, young peddler. Yellow rice, chicken and green beans. Oh, that sounds tasty. I like yellow rice. Moblu, is it? You drive a hard bargain, young peddler. I look forward to doing business with you in the future. Thank you, but truth be told, I'm just a ranch hand for now. Should I ever become a proper merchant, though, I'll be back to strike more deals with you. Looks like she's earning her confidence. Master Gobley's praise makes me confident I can be a peddler after all. Well, a bit more confident than before, at least. I'm satisfied with our trade, and I trust you are too. Should you have need of more mezcal, you know who to come to. Oaklamont in the saddle. Even at the palace, I don't think I've held a 10,000 pel jug of anything before. My hands won't stop shaking. Here, you'd better hold on to it until we get to the saddle maker. Yeah, I don't want you dropping it. Can you imagine if we dropped it and had to start all over again? Luckily, Havel's place is not far. We just need to head across the plaza. Do not jinx us, Small Blue. Don't make me trip and lose it. Your promise looks ready to trade the mezcal now. My price is final. Bring me a jug of premium mezcal, or go bargain with another saddle maker. You better not change what he wants. This is it, the trade we've been working towards. Ooh, still in one piece. Right time to make our deal. Don't trip and fall. Come on. Get your tools ready, Saddler. We've brought you your precious mezcal. Wait, you actually got your hands on a jug? But you had nothing, a few measly clumps of wool. What we had was an aspiring trader with a gift for negotiation. Although I'd sooner aid no claimant for but Zoral Ja, I cannot go against the guiding principles of the Pelu Pelu. Okay, good. He's not an asshole. The trade is a fair one. I'll craft your saddle, third promise. Great. Stay and wait if you like. I have all the requisite materials, so this won't take long. Your commission is ready. Catching a wild alpaca is never a simple affair, but you'll have an easier time of it with one of my saddles. Now, if you don't mind, I have other work that needs finishing. I can taste that smooth mezcal already. We did it. The saddle is ours. And to think we started out with only 100 pel basket of alpaca wool. Moblu, you're going to be an incredible merchant. Thank you. It makes me so glad to hear you say that, third promise. We got what we came for, so let's return to the ranch. The others will be waiting. Okay, they're not too far. Okay. I wonder if what's his face